Hello, and welcome to Kick Pass Punch, the last episode of March 2025. It is March 31st. It is Monday afternoon, which of course means Raw is over because they were in London once again. We'll talk a little bit about it, not too much, because I haven't seen it all. By the way, I'm Brian, his dad.
I'm Malcolm.
And we're going to be probably a little wrestling heavy today, because we want to talk about kind of how the WrestleMania card is shaping up.
The Fire didn't win, so.
The Fire didn't win. They did draw. They didn't lose. They moved up in the standings because the other teams they were tied with
Lost.
Yeah.
Sick.
So they're up to fourth, and only 2 points behind second place. So
That's sick.
Not bad. Not bad.
Is it just everybody or something?
Not a lot of NFL news to talk about, with Aaron Rodgers still being a pest, and not signing anywhere.
Right.
Leaving Pittsburgh Steelers sitting with Kenny Pickett and no idea whether they have somebody else.
Steelers do not have Kenny Pickett.
Who?
The Steelers don't have anyone.
Oh, I think they do.
Kenny Pickett's on the Browns.
Oh. They have somebody.
Because we talked about this a few weeks
Right.
ago. Okay, so, wrestling. So, we are talking about WrestleMania today. So,
And we're just talking about who's got a match, who doesn't have a match, and who has a way to a match. Right? We don't need to make predictions and stuff till the match, the card's final.
Right. Or are we just going through and seeing and being like, will they have a match? Will they not have a match? Will they have a segment?
Right. Do they have a match now? Are you excited about that match? And if they don't, do they have a way there?
Right. Okay. So, starting off, AJ Styles.
He's wrestling Logan Paul.
Right. Yeah.
That's official.
Yeah. Tozawa is the only way he could possibly get there is a multi-man match with Otis.
Yeah, like a multi-man
tag
match.
Tag
but
match.
it looks to me like they're going New Day versus War Raiders.
Yeah. Asuka.
No.
She's still injured, right?
She's not injured, I don't think.
She just doesn't have anything to do.
Yeah, I think they're gonna bring her back post WrestleMania. I think
there's a chance. I think she might. If they're gonna keep the title on EO, I think she could.
Like be involved or be in a match.
Be involved.
Okay.
Not be in a match. I don't think she'll have a match.
Yeah.
Austin Theory.
Again, the only way is if there's a multi-man tag match.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Bayley.
Yeah. No match.
No match.
I will say after today's Raw, I think they're planting the seeds for Bayley and Lyra.
Okay. All right.
Lyra talked about how Bayley is like the one person she can't beat, or she hasn't beaten, and she didn't like that she had to rely on Bayley to save her last week when she's the champ. Right. She wasn't not mad at Bayley about it.
Right.
Just saying, I got to be able to stand on my own. So it sounds like they might be going towards Bayley, Lyra, which kind of makes sense. I think they were holding out for maybe Lyra, Becky. Just doesn't seem like Becky's coming back before Mania. Right. There's only 3 weeks. Yeah. So.
Well, moving on to Becky Lynch.
Yeah, I was gonna say no.
No match. Braun Breaker, obviously, he's gonna have a match.
He's gonna have a match.
Doesn't have a match yet, but is gonna have a match.
Definitely going to involve Penta.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be the 4-way. I think it's going to be Dom, Finn, Penta, and Braun. And
that's how we get Judgment Day implosion?
Yeah.
Finally? Okay.
Yeah, and Liv is stirring trouble today.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know. Bronson Reed?
No. Hurt. He's not. The earliest he's back is the end of May, I think.
Okay. British Creed? Multi-man tag.
Yeah, I think that's the only way is if there's a multi-man tag. And now it doesn't doesn't necessarily have to be for the tag titles, right? Maybe they just do like what if they do like a tag team Money in the Bank match
That'd be pretty cool.
and just put like
I would want to see that, a tag team Money in the Bank
like
match.
8 teams in it. You got 16
super
people
cool.
in a ladder match.
And then they can cash in on a tag team. That'd be super cool.
Yeah.
Okay, Carlito. No.
No match. I mean, he'll be there.
He'll be there. He won't have a match though.
Correct.
Gable.
Hmm.
Or El
Are we?
Grande Americano.
We're not like El Grande Americano. We're in the C's for Chad Gable.
Shoot, my bad.
Um,
I don't know what.
I still not medically cleared. Had another doctor's note today.
Oh, he's still sick.
Still sick.
Ah.
But they are in Minnesota next week, and he wants to wrestle in Minnesota.
Well, he'll be cold, so it'll be cold, so he'll have a cold. He'll be sick.
But I mean, I gotta tell you, I love the idea of Chad Gable versus El Grande Americano. I think that'd be a heck of a match.
What a match that would be. All right. Okay, Punk.
Punk in,
yeah.
excited, main eventing. So,
match of the night, match of the WrestleMania. It's gonna be, I think.
So
I don't think there's any match that could be better than that.
Oh, it wouldn't be a better match. But how are you gonna feel when Punk cashes? Because this is not the favor.
Oh my God! Damn favor! When? I said this the other day. It's not gonna come up.
He cashes in the favor after Cody beats Cena.
Oh my God. Roman Reigns payback.
And CM Punk comes in and The Rock comes out and says, by my order, as a favor to Paul Heyman, your actual main event tonight is CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes.
And CM Punk joins the John Cena.
Punk walks out as champion.
And Punk joins the faction. And we're now creating The Rock, Cena, and CM Punk. What a faction.
Yeah. I don't know if it's even a faction. It's just
bunch of people working together.
I mean, I have to imagine that Cody John Cena is mad about it.
Well, that effectively turns Punk. Well, yeah, I guess. Cody's probably, as we saw today, Cena seems more mad at Cody now than fans. Okay, moving on. Cruz del Toro?
No.
Dakota Kai?
No. Still hurt.
Dom?
Yeah.
Yes!
Gonna be in the 4-way Intercontinental match.
Dragon Lee? Yes! Put the Speed Championships on the WrestleMania card! Yes!
El Grande Americano did take Dragon Lee's title, or his mask off.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
So that could be a thing.
Balor?
I think he's gonna be in the 4-way.
Yeah. DDDFGO.
That's how the alphabet works.
I don't know how to spell. Grayson Waller.
Same would be Austin Theory's tag team partner in any match, and I think that match ends. If that happens, they end up fighting. They do not make it through the match as a team.
Okay, so he has a match, but Gunta.
Of course.
Yes, obviously. Ilya Dragunov.
No.
He's hurt.
Yeah.
Ivar. Obviously, yes.
New Day.
Match. He's gonna have a match. Ivy Nile.
Unless they do some sort of
something with the mid cards.
Yeah, they do like a multi-woman match.
Which it doesn't look like they're going to.
Chelsky's
not going to agree to that.
We're not talking about the Andre the Giant and the Mae Young Battle Royals. We could put all of these people in those matches.
Well, we're not considering those. Those aren't even on. Those aren't on WrestleMania. Those are on SmackDown before WrestleMania.
Well, that was last year.
Those are on the Go Home show.
Always been on the show before.
Well, yeah.
So we'll see.
Okay. Io Sky, obviously.
Bianca and Rhea.
Did she win?
It doesn't matter whether she won or not. They're still doing the triple threat.
That's a good point. Okay. We did not watch Raw because we both had things going on. So in Raw next, we'll have seen Raw. We've both seen Cody, right?
Yeah.
You've seen the Jim Uso Gunter thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So those are the two things I've seen. So we've seen two of the same things. The two things I've seen, he's seen. Okay. Moving on. JD McDonough.
No.
No.
I'm not. He's still hurt.
Yeah, he is.
From that bump on the table. Yeet. Yes, of course.
Okay. Joaquin.
Is he winning? I know I said no predictions, but is Jay winning?
Yeet.
All right.
Joaquin Wild.
No.
Joe Tessitore. Yes. Joe Tessitore versus Pat McAfee. No. Julius Creed.
Again, only if there's a multi-tag match.
Kairi Sane.
I think she's still hurt.
Still hurt. If she's not, she'll be. We could get the whole damage control thing. We could get a whole damage control reunion with Io Sky.
We could.
But would Io say no? Because technically damage control is heels, and Io's kind of a face. I don't even know what Io is anymore.
She's a face for sure.
Karrion Kross.
No match will be involved.
In what?
I don't know. We'll have to see what his hair is doing. You know, I mean, he's been the instigator behind the AJ Styles Logan Paul match. He grew his hair out to look like AJ Styles' hair. Same thing he's been doing with everybody he's been going after, mimicking their hairdo, which is a very nice touch. I'll appreciate the attention to detail.
He didn't do that for the Miz, did he?
I don't know.
But he didn't really go after the Miz.
Yeah.
Kiana James. No. And no.
No.
Kofi.
That's quite a picture of Kofi. He's so mad. He's so mad.
If you want to see the picture of Cody, go to www.com/superstars. It's a very funny picture of Cody. Why is he so mad?
Because he's a bad guy now.
Because New Day sucks.
So yeah, I think Kofi and the War Raiders, the New Day and the War Raiders, I think are going to be the tag title match.
Kofi's gonna be both tag champs. Liv Morgan.
Don't know how she gets it. And they're women's tag titles. Of course they. There's a
chance.
There's a chance.
I don't know.
I don't know who they're going after. I mean,
there could also be a chance that they are not.
I mean, it seems really late in the game, but I will tell you that Maxine wanted to talk to Adam Pearce today about this idea her and Natalya have. So, I mean.
Yes, give the titles to Maxine and Natalya.
But I mean, with Liv and Raquel, I mean, you can put. You can put them up against. I mean, God, if she comes, could you imagine if she can get back? If Julia can actually get back and go, they put Stephanie and Julia.
Julia, make Julia or Steph a triple champ.
Just put all the belts on her.
Oh no, because Stand and delivers before WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Can't do that because she's gonna lose one at Stand and Deliver.
You'd think, but I thought she was gonna lose one last week too.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Logan Paul.
Logan Paul and AJ is official.
Yeah. The one who stole Tiffany Stratton from us.
Ludwig Kaiser. I just don't see it.
Ludwig.
I mean, he might get involved in the Jay Gunter match.
And then get killed by Jimmy. No, Jimmy's just gone. Jimmy's gone for months now.
Oh, yeah.
Bye-bye. Yeah. Okay, Viagra Valkyria? Yeah.
Yes, I think it'll be Bayley.
She'll have a match.
I think that would be my guess. It's going to be Bayley.
Maxine Dupree.
Oh, interesting. They're right next to each other. Maxine
and
Natalia.
Natalia. Okay,
They just opened up the roster and saw them next to each other and were like, oh, let's make the team out of that.
Yeah, you two. You got it.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be. I mean, I don't think they'll go get. That's not a WrestleMania match, Liv and Raquel. But again, what else? What other women's team is there?
I think if they do that, they're gonna put it on the SmackDown before Mania. Okay, if we're gonna do next to each other tag teams, Otis and Penta. Yes. Give it to us. Okay. Otis. Same with Tozawa, only if there's
only if there's a multi-person tag.
Penta.
Yes. Intercontinental.
Pete Dunne. No.
Maybe.
No.
He was on the show today.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Oh.
Him and Tyler Bate back as a team. Tyler Bate back for his torn pec.
Okay, so only if a multi-man.
Only if it's a multi-man tag. But yes, I could see them putting him in at Rey now.
Rey Mysterio.
I mean, Rey is the logical Grande Americano
match. Oh my god.
Right? I mean,
yes.
To end this nonsense once and for all.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that's where it's gonna go.
I just realized this. This is an outrage. We've gotten past the E's, and El Grande Americano is not on the Superstars page.
It's true.
This is outrage. This is blasphemy.
Needs to be fixed.
Unless he's on SmackDown.
No,
he's on Raw. Okay. Rhea?
Yes. It's going to be a triple threat after today, for sure.
Sami Zayn. No. He's dead.
I mean, you'd think, right, it would make sense for him to get involved in the Kevin Owens Randy match somehow. But,
yeah, but
we don't know who Chad Gable went to see in Mexico.
He's not going to see Sami Zayn in Mexico. Oh my god. Oh, he was in the WWE 2K game. I seen him today. I was playing the story mode, and on the thing there was a banner for an indie show, and it was somebody versus El Generico.
Was it Kevin Steen?
No. It was some random dude.
Okay.
I don't know who it was. But it was versus El Generico, which I thought was a nice touch.
Nice.
Scarlett? Has she had a match in WWE?
Yeah, no.
No. Seth Rollins.
Gonna win a big triple threat match on night one.
And Paul is gonna team up with Seth Rollins. Yes. And then Seth Rollins is gonna join the Rock faction, and then Paul Heyman is gonna join the Rock faction, and then we're gonna get CM Punk, who is also gonna join the Rock faction because he's mad he lost, and then we're gonna get a faction of The Rock, John Cena, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk, managed by Paul Heyman.
That's definitely not happening.
What fantasy booking that was. Okay. I have too much energy. Shayna Baszler.
I don't see. No. I mean, I don't even think if there's a multi-women match. I mean, God, since they, I know her and Zoe, but since they released Sonya Deville, the least interesting member of that team, Shayna and Zoe have just been written off TV. And they haven't been on since they released
the Pure Fusion bums.
Yeah, Pure Fusion collection.
When they split them because no more Sonya.
When Sonya got released, these two just disappeared, and I'm like, okay, you still have two of them. Get out there.
Yeah, I mean they were a tag team before too, so. Okay, Sheamus. He could be in the Intercontinental.
No.
Oh wait, I thought he was on SmackDown.
No.
Okay.
I just don't see it. I don't think Sheamus is on the WrestleMania card this year. I just don't.
Okay. Tyler Bate.
Again.
Multi-tag.
Yeah, if him and Pete Dunne are involved in a multi-tag match, then yes. But other than that,
But also, all these people that we've said could be in a multi-tag probably won't be in a multi-tag because they're all on Raw and New Day versus whoever.
War Raiders.
War Raiders. Bringing us to Xavier Woods. Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be. That's what I think. I mean, that's certainly not official, but that certainly seems to be what they're hinting at.
Zoe Stark. Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Moving, and we are done with the entire Monday Night Raw roster. Moving to SmackDown. Alba Fire.
Yes.
She's gonna be there. She's not gonna have a match, but she's gonna be there.
I don't know, actually. That could also be the tag title match.
Oh yeah, the Secret Service.
Yeah.
Yes. Put the tag
Alba
titles.
is Piper against Liv and Raquel.
Yes.
Well, the problem is that it's all heels, so I find it unlikely. But
yeah, but still. Yeah, but Alba Fire and whoever as the Secret Service are like cheer heels.
yeah, sure. For sure.
They're
Yes.
cheer heels.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
cheer heels.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We cheer Chelsea out of respect, not because we actually don't like
No,
her.
we cheer Chelsea because we love her.
No, we boo Chelsea because out of respect, because she is technically a bad guy.
But we cheer Chelsea because she's Chelsea.
Because she's great.
Okay.
So Alex Elliott, Motor City Machine Guns. I cannot imagine a world in which they are not on this card. And yet I don't know how they're getting there. Well, I guess the SmackDown tag titles is right before this kind of multi-person tag match, right? Because they've been kind of all over the place.
Yeah, it's the multi-tag. They didn't get their. I take it back. I was about to say they didn't get their rematch. That's a lie. But they've kind of been on top. They've kind of been when they came out in the like 5-person attacks. They've kind of came out on top most of the time.
Yeah.
Them and the Profits, who were the champs.
Yeah.
So.
I could see some sort of Money in the Bank match featuring like the Raw teams, and then actual just multi-person tag match for the tag titles on SmackDown.
Okay. Alexa.
I don't think so. I
don't see how they could get there.
Yeah, I mean, unless they're going to pair her back up with the Wyatts and they're going to do something. It's not going to be a match.
Right.
But,
she could be there, not match.
But I don't even think. Honestly, at this point, I don't think she'll be there.
Yeah. Andrade? No.
I don't think so.
Angel Carrillo, who's just Angel now?
No.
No. Angelo Dawkins?
Yes.
Yes. Apollo Crews? No.
No.
Didn't he get released? I thought he got released.
No.
Okay. BFAB? No.
No.
Berto?
No.
No. Bianca Belair?
Yes. She's
Yes,
obviously she's wrestling for the Raw Women's title.
Braun Strowman?
I don't think so.
I think so.
What do you think?
Multi-man United States Championship match. Because Jacob pretty much declared that there was going to be one.
Oh, no.
Jacob pretty much declared it.
I
thought it was going to be Braun versus Jacob.
And the last man standing. I mean, he literally said, Jacob said, I will be the last man standing. He said that. Jacob and Braun are going to have a last man standing match at WrestleMania.
Right, forgot about that. Yeah. Candice LeRae?
No.
No. Except for if you put the speed titles on WrestleMania. No. Carmelo Hayes.
I think they find a way to get him on the show. I think they love Carmelo Hayes. I don't know how they do it at this point. They've only got 3 weeks, but they have 3 SmackDowns left. They can certainly do it. It's especially if you do, a multi-person United States title match.
Yes. Okay. Chelsea Green.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's no chance you're
Yeah.
not putting her on this card. I don't know what she's doing, but she's going to have a match.
Okay. Chris Sabin, same thing with Motor City Machine Guns.
Yep.
Obviously Cody Rhodes.
Yep.
John Cena is winning that match after today. I already thought it, but now I think it even more.
Why?
Because Cody cooked him.
But again, 2 more Raws before we get there.
Cody fried him too. Like Cody got him.
I thought it was good.
Like Cody didn't just like win the promo. Cody like distinctively won the promo. There's not many people that keep up with John Cena on mic, and Cody did it. There's a lot of cursing in that promo.
There was, and which is fine. I don't have a problem with that.
I think they should use it more wisely.
I don't understand. I don't understand the line. You have more dick in that promo than you do in your jorts. I don't know what that means.
It means
I know what the second part of it means.
Most
I don't know what
more-
the first part of it means.
the promo was a bunch of crap.
Right. I've never said.
A bunch of crap.
Yeah, I've never said something that was full of crap or was a bunch of crap was a dick. Like
Ooh,
I,
he had to think of something
it was forced
to
in.
involve
That's my point. Is they forced it in.
They wanted that
Yes.
spot, and so they used something
Someone
that made
thought of
some
that line.
sense.
Someone thought of that line
And said, "Yeah."
and they were like, and they had to figure out how to use it. Damien and Drew.
Yeah. The Wyatts.
No.
Just all of them in general. No. Okay.
I mean, again, may feature in some sort of segment, but I just can't see it being a match at this point. Drew McIntyre next.
Yeah. Obviously.
Obviously, he is fighting Damien. I assume the match is still on. Apparently, while it was not glass from the windshield, something did get in his eye during that spot, and like the doctor had to remove something from his eye.
Juice.
Yeah, remember? And I thought it must be like
glass,
straight up for real, because you don't, choke slam somebody onto the windshield of a car and break the windshield and then have them go my eye.
Yeah, you said that right after it happened, because you could hear Drew going my eye, and you were like, why is he?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Which is why. And then today I actually saw the reporting that said it was not glass that got into his eye, but there was something that a doctor had to remove from his eye. And apparently he's been sporting an eye patch.
Oh my God, not again. He did win the championship. Okay.
I'm assuming he'll be cleared, and that won't be a problem.
The punk spot was pretty funny. The walking down to the ring, going and looking at him and going, and then continuing.
Yes.
That was funny. Okay.
Also, it's even funnier, right? Because it's not just Punk looking at Drew hurt and going, eh. The whole thing that led to his exit from AEW was about a guy getting chokeslammed through a windshield in a car. Like, that was the same spot that led to him and Jeff Perry having their fight. Like, it's one of those moments that just worked on like 5 different levels. Like, it was just a smart piece of business.
All right, moving on. Pretty Deadly.
I don't think so. I think they got their big moment in London on Friday.
Yeah, they lost. I don't think they're gonna be in that match.
Yeah.
Fatu.
Last man standing with Braun.
Yes. Jade Cargill.
Jade and Naomi have to wrestle.
Naomi and Jade, yeah.
Like it just has to be that way.
Johnny
Gargano only.
Johnny G.
Yeah, if there's a multi-person tag match, him and Ciampa.
Yeah.
You know, or if they, I guess if they do a cross-brand, you know, ladder match.
Crazy ladder match.
Then they go in that.
But they won't because they don't want to even have the opportunity. They don't even want to have the look of possibly unifying the titles.
No, I mean, you could just if you do like a Money in the Bank contract.
Right, yeah.
For a tag title match.
Right. Yeah, obviously. Okay. Party Girls. Katana Chance and Kaden Carter.
I don't think it's happening.
No. Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Yes. Kevin Owens versus El Generico.
Kevin Owens is Randy Orton.
Kevin Owens is fighting Randy Orton. Never mind.
I don't know. Do you think they put a stip on that match? Or are they just gonna go beat each other up?
They're gonna put a special guest referee with El Generico. El Samu Zayn.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like
El Samu Zaynu.
As much as Kevin and Randy don't necessarily need a stipulation, I feel like maybe like a falls count anywhere, right?
Oh, yeah.
Just so that because these two guys can't just do a wrestling match at this point. Like it has to be just a brawl the entire time.
You know, could do an I Quit match.
Yeah.
LA Knight.
LA Knight will defend the U.S. Championship. My guess is in a multi-person match.
Michin.
No.
Tez.
Yes.
Obviously, yeah.
We'll be defending the tag titles in some capacity. Naomi and Jade, yes.
Nia Jax.
Don't see it.
Nikki Cross.
Don't see it.
Piper Niven.
Maybe.
With Elba.
I mean, that's what I would like to see.
Possibly.
Right? Is Piper and Alba against Liv and Rodriguez, but R-Truth
comes out and helps his childhood hero. Says it's okay, man. The fans. I don't even know.
R-Truth will have a spot.
R-Truth will come out and be like, "Yo, John, good job, man. You didn't sell your soul to The Rock. Good job, all the people. They still love you. You're still my hero." And John's gonna kick him in the ball.
No, I do think that's probably the best use of him is like a Friday night bit, or a Saturday night bit, where
it's another one of those
and
stupid
Cena
things.
Find themselves in and then Cena just beats the hell out of R-Truth. I mean that is probably the best use of him at this point.
Okay. Randy Orton, obviously versus Kevin Owens. Roman Reigns, obviously in the triple threat.
Yep.
Santos Escobar.
Not seeing it.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Not gonna happen.
No. Solo.
I mean, you could put Solo and Tama Tonga into a tag match.
That's my travel cheat.
If there is some sort of multi-person tag match, but
no.
I don't think that's going to happen. I suspect that Solo is involved in the finish of the Braun Strowman Jacob Fatu match, and that it ends up with Jacob on his own.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jacob's gonna come out on his own. Solo and Jacob are gonna have their whole feud. Tama Tonga, unless multi-man, no. The Miz, unless they throw Mellow Don't Miz into that multi-person tag.
Yeah, I don't think
My favorite tag team. Tiffany Stratton
will be losing to Charlotte Flair.
Oh.
She should be beating Charlotte Flair.
No.
But she should, but I don't think it's going to happen.
No.
Tommaso Ciampa, we already covered. Tangaloa out hurt. Zelina.
Bring back Tangaloa. He is the best wrestler there ever was, the best there ever will be, and he should have a match against CM Punk with the stipulation being winner gets to call themselves the best in the world. Yes.
Okay, you done?
Yes.
Okay. He's hurt, so no.
Boo.
And finally, Zelina Vega.
No.
Yeah, no chance.
Um.
So that's everybody. That's
no NXT call-ups, probably. I assume.
Not for the card. Maybe on the Monday night afterwards.
Oh.
No. Brock Lesnar's not going to be on this card.
I went on the free agents and Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
He's here.
If there was even a
Triple
thought
threat.
that Brock Lesnar was going to be on this card, I think Cody Rhodes shot that down today when he said the only person who ever chose you was that one guy that we don't talk about anymore. And Brock Lesnar was too tied up in the allegations that were made against Vince McMahon. Like, the fact that they're making that statement still on the air,
I can't even believe they made that statement.
Shows me that, yeah. No. I don't think.
But that kind of means he's maybe under contract still.
I'm sure he's under contract.
I'm sure, he's probably under contract. They're just choosing not to put him on because
he's toxic.
Yeah. And finally, Omos.
No.
Give us Omos.
I do not understand.
Not on WrestleMania, but on a Stand and Deliver. Give us Omos versus Obafemi. Yes.
I do not understand. They had him over in New Japan.
They take him out?
Working, doing well. And he was tag champs. Mm-hmm. And they had him give up his title to the third member of their stable because they called him back over to the States. And then they said no. And then they just didn't use him.
Wait, when did this happen? When did they
in January, right before the Rumble. They called him back from Japan the week before the Rumble. And then over Japan, they when he tried to surrender the tag title, after he was the week after he was gone, they were like, yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. The tag titles are vacant now. It completely upended what they were trying to do over there too. And then they didn't use him in the Rumble. I don't understand. But
they've got to be doing something.
I don't think so.
Go let him join the Hurt Syndicate.
So, I guess we will see. I have no idea. What's going to happen? Oh, that's funny. Why do they have A-Kid on as an alumni? That doesn't make any sense. That's Axiom.
Because he's not A-Kid anymore.
Yeah. But
I don't know. Just like they have.
Ooh, Aleister Black. Oh right, we gotta do with the fact that Ray Phoenix is back.
Oh, I
this
forgot
week.
about Ray Phoenix. Yes.
And maybe Aleister Black too, because the other promo, there's a very
prominent. There's a second thing. There's a whole second thing going on.
What do you mean?
With the whole second promo thing.
Yeah, and there's a very pronounced Roman numeral 4 in the corner on Friday night, and Friday would be April 4th.
Oh. Wait. Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, it's possible.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So here's my dark horse. Not going to happen, but would completely blow the roof off the place.
Okay.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but there have been was a challenge thrown out and a challenge accepted for a match in which one person is not under contract to anybody. One person is under contract to WWE. And 2 people are under contract to TNA. And the people under contract to TNA are currently the TNA Tag Team title holders. And they challenged one last time the Dudley Boys. And the Dudley Boys have accepted and said, and it is, they have, all 4 people have said it's going to happen. They could 100% put that match on WrestleMania because of the working relationship between WWE and TNA. They could bring them over.
Also, the
Devon's
Hardys
already working backstage for WWE, and Bubba's not under contract to anybody.
And the Hardys don't have beef with WWE, do they?
No, they
I
were
mean,
just,
Jeff kind of left.
They were just on NXT, like last week.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's true.
They were just on WWE. Oh, by the way, do you know what today is?
No.
40 years ago today. WrestleMania.
40.
The very first WrestleMania was 40 years ago today.
Oh yeah, I saw something earlier today about the 25th anniversary thing. 25th anniversary of WrestleMania not being the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania, and apparently that was a whole outrage thing.
Okay.
Because the 25th WrestleMania anniversary was technically the 24th anniversary. Actually. So the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania should have been WrestleMania 26.
Correct. Because the first one was not an anniversary.
Right.
Our mom and I's wedding day was not our first anniversary.
Right.
But yes, WrestleMania.
We're definitely gonna get a WrestleMania 50th anniversary on WrestleMania 50, not 51. But maybe Triple H
you do the celebration on the big number.
Yeah.
Right. For sure,
yeah.
50.
I mean, I don't know why that's outrage. They're not going to do WrestleMania 25 and then have WrestleMania 25th anniversary the year after. They're not going to do that.
Right. You're celebrating the 25th WrestleMania.
Yeah, I mean.
So.
Yeah.
All right. Take us out.
Adios. Kevin is right. Kevin is always right.